Here I am. I'm trying to find Jesus. The lost prophet. Somewhere in Siberia. I gotta find it. I just did my research. What was that?
Hey, Merc Man, you want to read a document?
Give it here. I want to read it. It could be important.
Hey, Merc Man, you want to read a document?
Could be useful.
Hey, Merc Man, you want to read a document?
Okay.
Hey, Merc Man, you want to read a document?
Hey, how many motherfucking documents you gonna find, Anthony? For crying out loud!
Hey, Merc Man, you want to read a document?
I don't want to read another motherfucking document! Put that crap away, it's a waste of time!
Hey, Merc Man, you want to read a document?
Stop it!
Hey, Merc Man, you want to read a document?
Help me! Please!
Hey, Merc Man, you want to read another annoying document? Merc Man Show is an 18-plus show that's purely entertainment only. It's a made-up person with a made-up name that lives in a made-up town. Therefore, it is not a threat or promote terrorism. So don't take him seriously. Frank Weasel!
Hello, mercenaries. Welcome to the 34th episode of the Merc Man Show. I'm your host, Mr. Bonkers. Alright, we got a jam-packed one today. Well, not really necessarily jam-packed. I'll still do my normal subjects, however, they are going to be a bit shorter this time around. Why? Because I got the Tomb Raider review. And I beat that game, and damn was it insane. Sorry, I bitched at a lot of people today. Okay. Just get down to it. With presidential erection. And this one's pretty simple. I haven't heard anything about Hillary Clinton yet. But it appears that Donald Trump is indeed going to be the lead candidate for the Republican side. So, I'm probably going to be working for that motherfucker a couple times if he wins becoming president. Or whatever politician needs saving. But at least I get free Dr. Pepper when I'm at the White House. That's pretty cool. And the rule is, I can't wear the mask. That's the rule there as well. But we meet in like this thing, and what we do is that we had like this 50-50 thing where if they want my help, then I have to take off the mask, but we have to meet in the bathroom. Yeah, I can't even tell you how many presidents I've met in the bathroom. Why do I choose a bathroom? Because it's very secluded. Not a lot of people go in there. I mean, other than take a piss and shit. But, it's just a mutual place. And yes, it did get awkward when the janitor of the White House walked in to me talking to the president. Two dudes with their dicks out at the urinal. Talking about, where these terrorists are. Yeah. Nothing like saving the world from terrorism once you have your dick out. And speaking of dicks, it's time for Who's Got the Balls? And like this one, like how the president one's short, this one's going to be short. Because I'm mostly going to talk about NASCAR, and holy shit. Well, it appears in Talladega that there's a buttload of wrecks. Apparently a lot of drivers left their driver's license at home that day. Either that, or they had their dicks sucked with a prostitute behind the wheel. Or wait, did I have a passenger side seat? I don't know. Damn you, Richard Petty. But anyways, or they probably had their dicks out and jerking off while they're driving. But there's a lot of wrecks. Or Who knows? Maybe Daryl Earnhardt Jr. Got a call from his old lady, and it's like, hey, you gotta get some groceries, and be like, bitch, I'm driving. Oh fuck. Yeah. So Talladega, a lot of wrecks. All right. I told you we are gonna breeze by through this. It's time for so that's it for Who's Got the Balls. Because the reason why I cut that short is because the NFL draft happened, and I imagine a lot of you guys already seen it or know who's going to what team. And one last bit of news. I'm not done with Who's Got the Balls yet. It is confirmed that LeBron James is indeed going to replace Michael Jordan for Space Jam 2. So we're going to see Bugs Bunny, Taz, who is my favorite, Marvin the Martian, all of them coming back for... Sorry, that was perverted looking. But all of them's coming back for Space Jam 2. So Space Jam 2 is confirmed. If you haven't seen the first Space Jam, what it is that aliens come to Earth. They land in Cartoon World, Looney Land, or whatever the fuck it's called over there. With Bugs Bunny and Taz and Porky Pig and Donald Duck. No, wait, not Donald Duck. Daffy Duck. Yeah, Daffy. They always get so confused. Thanks a lot, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You fucked up my shit. But, anyways, long story short, these aliens come down and want to enslave the Looney Tunes. So they're like, okay, let's do it during a game of basketball. And they're like, okay, but the Looney Tunes don't know how to play basketball. So they recruit Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan teaches them how to play basketball, and they kick the aliens' ass, blah, blah, blah. It's a good family film. And I would have to say for on a Merc Man's badass scale, I'd probably say I'd give it I would say at least a 4 out of 5 back in the day, if I had to guess. But yeah, so... Anyways, let's move on to Dick of the Week. And this Dick of the Week is very, very common. Way too common, actually. And that is bullies in school. I mean, what the fuck, guys? Come on. Bullying is not cool. Why do you think Columbine and all this other shit happened? Bullies. As a matter of fact, I read an article, and this is a true story. I'm not making this up. Believe it or not, this is the real deal. A bunch of girls picked on this one girl, and they were fighting in the bathroom. And apparently they pushed her, the girl slipped, hit her head on a sink, and died. All because some bullies were picking on her. So those girls are having some serious jail time. I mean, believe it or not, I've been bullied, and as much as the badass as Anthony has been, he's been bullied. I mean, and from what I've heard, social media has actually made it worse. All this catfish shit. It's fucked up. It really is. I mean, why? Why is that? But that's when we have to rise up. I did that on purpose to have my seat lowered. Just like, hey, I'm fixing to fart. Yeah, like that. But anyways, you gotta rise up. And don't fight these bullies yourself if you're a victim. Try to go to the teacher. If the teacher don't do shit, go to the principal. If the principal don't do shit, then just basically go up the ladder. And even though I went up the ladder, I went to the Board of Education themselves. They still were fucking idiots. So I got homeschooled along with Anthony. So it worked out for the best. So if all else fails, look up homeschooling. Because I'm sure you're able to homeschool with the proper paperwork and all that shit. For all you parents watching and have to deal with bullies and shit. And if you're watching this and you are a bully, then congratulations, because you're a fucking dick or a cunt if you're a woman. Yes. And I'm gonna shove I don't know, some tweezers up your ass and pluck out every single one of your pubes. I mean, bullying is not cool. I mean, have you ever thought about the person you guys are bullying? Have you? They're people. They live normal lives. They all take a shit just like you. They all watch television just like you. They get on a computer just like you. I mean, they're people, for fuck's sake. And it's just not right. So, congratulations, bullies, because you're this week's Dick of the Week. Alright, now moving on to the fun news. As you know, today is Cinco de Mayo. The reason why I'm trying to hurry this up is so I can get my ass drunk, because, you know, it's Cinco de Mayo. I'm going to have a shitload of margaritas. I'm going to be probably pissing my pants all night, passed out drunk. But I earned it. But anyways, yesterday was Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. And, basically not a whole lot of news has happened. Kind of a disappointment. It was pretty much a day where it's just like, hey, here's some Star Wars shit. Buy it. So, the only thing we got new for Star Wars on May the 4th was that a picture of Han Solo's blaster. So, that shows that they're fixing to film that next. Because, Star Wars Episode 8 is halfway done with wrapping. You know, they're halfway done with filming. So, it's time to get that Han Solo movie out of the way, push that. And please, Disney, make a fucking Boba Fett movie. I understand you guys have, like, Obi-Wan and you want him to have his own movie, but the Boba Fett movie has been rumored for the longest time. One movie. That's all I ask. I'm not asking for a sequel. Just one Boba Fett movie. If you put a guy in Mandalorian armor and his name's Boba Fett and he just sits there and just takes a big giant fart, I will pay $1 million to see that shit. You know, if that's all the movie is, where he's just shooting guys in the balls and then he farts and then probably has sex with multiple Tweely prostitutes, I would pay $1 million to see that shit. I would. I would spend my whole entire salary. I would sell Anthony's house. Actually, I shouldn't say that. He's my manager. But you know what I mean. I mean, for crying out loud, who do you have to blow to get a Boba Fett movie? Really? I know, Mickey Mouse. That's whose dick you gotta suck. But anyways, so they're filming that Han Solo movie because they just teased off his signature pistol blaster thing. And last bit of news. So you think that DICE, Visceral, and BioWare are the only ones making Star Wars games? Well, guess not, guys. There's a bit of good news. The creators of Titanfall, Respawn Entertainment, are teaming up with the guy who made God of War to make a third-person action-adventure Star Wars game. So we're not only going to have Star Wars Battlefront 2, but possibly another KOTOR, because I'm pretty sure that's what the BioWare one is. The Visceral is going to be like the Uncharted type game where you're either going to be Han Solo, which I hope not, or Boba Fett, which I'm like, fuck yeah. And then they're coming out with this other game, and the details are very sketchy, but a lot of people are speculating. Take this with a grain of salt, because it's just a rumor, but a lot of people are speculating that this might be that canceled Darth Maul game. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed on that. But it is confirmed. Titanfall's developer is making a Star Wars game. So that's that's 4 studios making Star Wars shit. And I'm super excited about that. Okay. And from a final bit of gaming news, Call of Duty came out with a new trailer, and guess what? It's in the future. You can fly up in space. Yippee. You can see my enthusiasm. Come on, COD, aka Call of Duty, COD. This future shit is getting old. It is. How much longer are you going to keep pushing this future crap? You need to go back to the roots. Do you know how long it's been since I shot a fucking Nazi? Far too long. We need to go back to World War II. We need to go back to fighting the Axis. fuck, EA. Here's an idea. Instead of making Battlefield, make another Medal of Honor. Reboot the first game. That's a game that needs a serious reboot. So, I mean, you can go check it out. It's called Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Yeah. Know what else I got that's infinite? Disney Infinity. And guess what? It's very fucking limited. Not unlimited. It's not infinite. There's boundaries in that game. I would want to create the giantest, hugest fucking map possible, but nope, you gotta take away some of your toys. Some of your play sets. So, the next Call of Duty is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And here's the oh man, this part's gonna piss you guys off if you're a gamer. It's gonna be bundled with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. And sorry to say that Modern Warfare 4, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare is not gonna be a separate game. You must buy the bundle. You must pay $80. Yeah, $80 if you want to play Modern Warfare on next gen. To play the reskinned, redone version of that. And you must buy Call of Duty Infinite Warfare whether you like it or not. Whether you think the game sucks or not. If you want that game, you're gonna have to sit through that shit. Now don't get me wrong, the graphics look amazing. Flying around in a spaceship does look pretty fucking cool. You do get to fight in zero gravity. But it's like, again, future shit. When the fuck did Call of Duty turn into fucking, I don't know, Elysium? Or District 9. Chappy! When did Call of Duty become Chappy? It's fucking bullshit. Alright, so that's about all the news I got for today. Now it's time for the fun part. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Wow, this game. Where should I begin? The graphics are purely amazing. Oh my gosh, Lara Croft looks so freaking real, and you spend the majority of the game in the snow, and oh my gosh, the snow physics are amazing. I mean, if you run around in thick snow, your Lara Croft is gonna be slowing down until you find more shallower ground, just as you do in real life. I was very impressed with that. And when you solve a puzzle, oh my gosh, you feel really, really good. When you finally open the next door to the next tomb to get a new piece of upgrade, you know, it is really, really cool. The bows and arrows, yes, there's more than one type of weapon type. You can carry here's the thing, you can only carry 4, but you have a variety. You have like 4 bows and arrows, which is your primary weapon. I discovered 3 handguns that you can swap out, like 8 or 9 rifles, and probably 2 shotguns. That's your variety. And each weapon is customizable. However, you must complete certain objectives to get those upgrades, like hunting animals, gathering resources, you know, survival shit. They're sticking with the survival route, but not as bad. This is purely all about raiding tombs, you know. Last one was all about, oh, this scared little girl. Well, I had enough of this shit. Let's kick some fucking ass. And the sound is amazing. The music, oh my gosh, the music works. You know shit's going down when they like da 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 da. You know, when they play that kind of music. You know, it's like a fucking Bruce Willis movie, and it's really fucking cool. You fight a lot. You do fight a couple of wild animals, but your main enemy is Trinity, a psychotic religious cult who is after Lara Croft. While they search for Jesus, aka the Immortal Prophet, because that's what the theme is. Just like how last Tomb Raider is all about Japan, this one is all about finding Jesus, finding the lost prophet. That's why Trinity is after you. They want to keep that shit a secret. Man, that game is so awesome. But let me show you its mistakes. Number 1. too many fucking documentaries. So many documents. I mean, the voice acting is fucking insane. Guess how many documents you have to find a Tomb Raider? 185. And these voice things are like a paragraph, and each one takes like 15 to 20 minutes to read. Yeah, so you're spending like most of your time. I spent probably a week. If there wasn't so many damn documents, I would have had Tomb Raider beat within a weekend. But there's so many damn documents. Hoping that one of them would give me something useful. They're useless as shit. And there's 185. And did I find all 185? Fuck no. I've managed to find 125. That's how much I managed to find. There's still a shit ton out there. I mean, that's good, but I mean, there's more documents than there are treasure, and that's the purpose of Tomb Raider. To find treasure. You're an archaeologist. You dig up the past. Not listen to all this bullshit. And Trinity. Oh my god. These guys are fucking grenade crazy. They do not know how to fire a gun without first throwing a grenade. And I clearly stood underneath one guy who had an obviously infinite number of grenades. He didn't bother to shoot me. He just managed to throw a shitload of grenades. And one guy threw so many grenades, he actually blew himself up. I didn't have to kill the motherfucker. He killed himself. I thought that's fucking hilarious. But yeah. So much shit. So much grenades. Why? Okay, I got cover. Grenade. I'm up on a tree. Grenade. Let's get in the train car. Grenade. Let's go to the kitchen. Grenade. Let's go to bed. Grenade. Let's take a shit in the toilet. Grenade. Let's go to work. Grenade. Hey, what's that smell in your car? It's not a smell. It's a fucking grenade. Just, what kind of training do these guys go through? It's like, okay, you're part of our cult, but first, you must throw a grenade before you can fire at Lara Croft. But you're able to fight back. Like, even though they throw grenades, you can throw objects back at them. But you gotta be able to do all this fucking MacGyver shit. And you have to, like, make your own Molotov cocktails, make your own shrapnel bombs. You even get to make traps, which is pretty freaking cool. I mean, a lot of stuff you have to make. And your primary weapon is the bow and arrow. And in order to get arrows, you have to break trees just to get the arrows. I mean, a lot of crafting. A shitload of crafting. So if you love crafting like Minecraft or just loves making things, this is definitely the game for you. If you love hardcore action and frustrating enemies, this is the game for you. If you hate puzzles, this probably isn't for you. But yeah, it's just Square Enix. IDOS. Crystal Dynamic. Nexus. Roynet. One of you guys are responsible for the AI throwing too many damn grenades. If you're gonna use that many fucking grenades, have Lara Croft grab the grenade and quickly throw it out of her cover. Not that hard. You do it in Call of Duty, for crying out loud. Do you know how many grenades I've caught and tossed back at the enemy because they're so fucking stupid? I lost count. I mean, I blew off my foot, I blew off my nuts, I blew off my dick, I blew off my brain. I mean, all this shit from grenades. Most of the time I'm able to practice it, but half the time I end up blowing up myself. Can't even tell you how many times I had this cloned back. But yeah. So. And finally you get cool gadgets. The gadgets you made from the last game carry over, but And here's another strike. You have to pay for it. Because apparently some mercenaries, actually I kind of like those guys, but these mercenaries kidnap or take most of your weapons, and you have to pay them in ancient gold in order to get your gears, or get your shit back. But most of the time you end up with like new gadgets such as a rebreather to help you swim underwater, which is like the most useful tool I can think of. But yeah, there's just too many documents. There's way too many documents. There's more documents than treasure. Like I said, like every couple of minutes you walk, there's a fucking document. All right, well it's getting late, so let's wrap this up. I give Square Enix's Rise of the Tomb Raider a 4 out of 5. Almost there for perfect 5 out of 5, except the enemy AI is fucking stupid because all they know how to do is throw grenades. And there's way too many damn documents. It's called Tomb Raider, not the librarian. Get rid of the fucking documents. It's okay if you add 1 or 2, but it's like, don't fill a whole fucking game with documents. It's fucking annoying. So with that said, Rise of Tomb Raider gets a 4 out of 5. If you love a good story, it's great. The graphics are phenomenal. The sound is amazing. The gameplay is fun. You get to make your own shit. It's pretty cool. But stupid AI and way too many documents. And taking away most of the stuff you made in the last game to where you have to buy it back. Like, I wasn't able to get all the upgrades I got from the last game. I wasn't. Only got the stuff that's truly useful, like the zipline motor and shit like that. But you do get to do a lot of cool abilities, like rope, swing from a rope, and also shoot at arrows. You shoot these really thick arrows that Lara Croft's able to climb. You get that upgrade later. So you do get to do some new stuff as well as old stuff. And also, just like in the last game, how C had dual-wielding pistols like classic Lara Croft. Well, fuck that shit. They got rid of the second pistol. You're just stuck with the one pistol again. What the fuck? So, that's the final verdict. 4 out of 5. It's not a bad game, but it's not the greatest game. It's definitely worth picking up at a cheaper price. Or PlayStation, you can just continue to wait it out. Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you're a PlayStation owner and you're waiting for this game, wait a bit longer. Because, it's good, but I don't think it's as much fun as the first game. The first game was perfect. The second game, it needs some work. Alright, guys. Well, that'll do it for this episode of the Merc Man Show, I think. Let me see if that's... yeah, I pretty much covered everything. Alright, guys. Well, have a good night. Remember, like this video. Likes are important. I'm trying to grow my channel. Subscribe to become an official mercenary. Get updates on when I get a new video out. And remember, pick a good contract. Don't take anyone's side. And I'll see you guys on the next Merc Man Show.